What's up guys, Jez here from Whiskefy and welcome to another episode of WhiskefyTV, your favourite weekly whiskey TV show where we actually put audio to our videos rather than uploading them without audio and then realising a week later that there's no audio. It's cooked. How we do this, I have no idea, but me, there's no one else to blame, but lucky for me, I am accompanied by two beautiful special guests. One special being the short bus to school, the other one, Ollie. Please, come on down, sir. Not the special kid. Hello. Hello. Oh, yeah, never love. I might put you on JC stars because Jacob's going to be rather aggressive. Ollie from the Whisky List. Sir, how are you?
Good, thank you. How are you, man?
Oh, absolutely happy to be here. It helps if I can get my words out. And beautiful Gloucester Lane, please, sir.
I'll come.
Yeah, don't be like that. Thank you. Thank you.
Good to see you.
It's good. Grabby.
There we go. This is a very weird.
Long time.
That was tight.
That was
No, thank you.
easy target.
No, thank you.
No.
So go for it.
So, actually, Ollie, do you want to intro this one in for us? Because you've got no idea how this content format runs.
All right. It's magic, and wow. Oh, proper.
Thank you.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
He's been following.
Yeah.
So, what do we have?
A bourbon.
Ah, love that.
But we were considering rye first, and then I don't know, Jacob. You pulled on Libido. You're like, nah, bourbon first, or I'm going home. So
Yeah, exactly. Got to be aggressive.
Nashville Barrel Co, single barrel straight bourbon whiskey, selected by Uproxx, January 2023 barrel pick. That's the message on the bottle.
And we do love a message on the bottle. So it is 118.6 proof or 59.8 or 0.08% ABV. It's 6 years old, runs a beautiful price of $379 Aussie, or if you live in the States, you can pick it up from Nashville's website for $119. It's available in 2 weeks.
Not including tax.
Plus shipping.
Yeah.
Plus everything else it comes with. But
So Uproxx, they're like the American version of Man of Many. Lifestyle, bit of sneaker culture, music festivals. They talk about all their fun stuff. So it's their very first barrel pick, we believe.
it's super exciting for them. The cask is new charred American oak and 75% corn, 21% rye, and 4% malted barley.
Correct.
So
I love that you know the specs.
I do. It's
Gotta
like
look
there's
them
a cheat sheet right in
Just
front.
right in front of him.
No.
No, it's not there.
No idea. You just make it up as you go. So as Ollie lovely gave me a beautiful ball of like well encompassed information, the Nashville Barrel Co. Uproxx 6-year pick. Uproxx being a media outlet in the States that how you served it to me was it is like Man of Many and Broadsheet had a child, and this is what the US have, and I'm like, oh, that makes a whole lot of sense to me.
Good content.
It's great content. Like they cover everything from I wrote it down, pop culture, music, and entertainment. News is pretty standard kind of stuff. But since this was their first allegedly single barrel pick that has gathered a little bit of attention, and they put it on their website, they're just like, yeah, hey, let's push out a single barrel. We know Man of Many's picked 101 of them, so
101 barrel.
yeah.
Not
so
this pick.
Uproxx have decided to roll one out.
No, they've only done their own.
Have
The
they?
first one. Yeah, the West
They've
one.
done
I thought they did more.
like I thought they did
I
like
thought they did a
two.
Starwood one as well. Didn't they?
I think that was like done, but they
Oh,
did their
was it?
very first barrel pick that they've 100% all of them.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh, there you
okay,
go. Oh,
Oh.
right. Well, there you go. I'm wrong.
One thing that was missed. This is a 6 year, but it's 5 years aged. Indiana, 14 months aged in Nashville.
Definitely wasn't missed. I was going to circle back up to that, but thank you.
It's not Dickel though.
It's not different. No.
I wonder who else is in Tennessee.
I mean, Nashville Barrel Company.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
Is that all?
That's it. Like it's pretty
Straightforward.
cut and dry. I didn't tell you where you could pick this up from, but you can pick it up from our beautiful friends at the Whisky List. So,
This is the second Nashville pick that's available in Australia as well. So there was one previously, not too long ago. I don't know if we got some in house.
yeah, of course we do.
So we'll get to it shortly though.
100%.
But yeah, this is the latest one to land on Aussie shores.
which is good. Nashville's got
exciting.
lots of hype in the States, and it's about time we get stuff.
Bloody oath. Alright, let's get it popped.
Let's get popped.
Oh, she a wet
Bit
boy.
wet, yeah. Gross. Get some glasses
Is it?
as well.
Yeah. Ollie, just behind you, sir. You can pick the glasses.
She is a wet boy.
Yep.
Absolutely.
All right.
Yes.
Right,
Take
no
from-
judgment.
Take from the.
Take from wherever you want. Wherever you want to pick from.
He's going Glens today.
We're going Glenn's. I don't mind a cheeky Glen boy.
Ollie is a Glen boy.
He is a Glen boy.
Thank you,
There we
kind
go.
sir.
So get some pours in. Maybe we should have saved the whiskey show glass for you.
Bit of wilderness.
Jeremy gets non-branded apparently.
Absolutely. Because I don't have enough branding on me.
Then we get a redwood for me. There we go.
Bit of red wood.
Unless this session is sponsored, you just do not pick up a brand new glass.
Absolutely not.
Just outright refuse.
Yep.
Absolutely. I'm like, no. We're going to tip that whiskey into a shoe, and then I'm going to drink it from there.
Okay. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you,
It's
Ollie.
been ages since we've done a cheers, actually.
Yeah, actually, I
Yeah.
don't even know when the last time we've been.
Yeah, every time I watch, you guys are just very selfish about
Oh,
straight to the
obviously.
whiskey,
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
you don't even
We're here for
yeah,
it.
it's community,
Sorry,
right?
we're going to make out in the next one for you.
Here we go.
That's hot.
This is pretty
6 years old.
standard.
Oh, sorry.
Pretty standard MGP flavour. It has a bit of that permanent marker nose on the note on the nose,
Yeah.
which is just the no, but it's a bit fluffy. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, no.
Are you a big fan of MGP bourbons?
He loves the MGP rise.
I mean, who isn't a fan of MGP?
Who
love
else
MGP.
uses MGP?
Oh, I don't know. There's
It's a horsey brand or
the
something?
Horsey brand, pinhooks. Love a big.
Oh, pinhooks.
Love a pinhook.
Oh, get him on the pinhook train. Do you like pinhooks, do you?
love
I didn't
them.
realise. How many
I
pinhooks
didn't
do you
know
have?
you were.
It's not like you've been forcing it down our throats for the last...
we
Yeah,
get-
pinhook.
Any other notes you're picking up on the notes?
Yeah, pinhook. It's weird. No, it's... Well, I just got to break that permanent marker note.
Yeah, that's
Kind
kind
of
of
there.
at the moment, which is not good.
Alright, let me...
I'm
let me
getting a bit
circle-
of leather wood. There's like dusty tobacco.
Yeah, okay, I'll get that dusty tobacco.
Obviously, your classic, bourbon notes. Sans caramel, vanilla. There's a bit of sin in there as well.
Yeah. It's not super sweet on the nose,
No,
but it definitely has that like vanilla icing note.
it's more like toffee vanilla
Yeah,
than vanilla pod or anything.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
And that cinnamon note's definitely there as well. Not as cinnamon forward as another Nashville we have, but it's very much in line with that kind of profile.
So what do you call it? It's a 59.8 or 08.
No, 59.08, yeah.
It's does not drink hot.
No, it does
No.
not.
It's the first thing you notice.
It sits a lot lower.
Which is good. Makes
Honestly,
it
closer to
rather
a 50.
sessionable.
Yeah.
I might just, because I'm obviously not going to be able to break this nose, I might just move past that and see if I can circle back to it. You guys covered it rather well though. Just the palate, it's nice and oily,
It's actually
which is
fairly oily,
yeah, which is good. It's like a really good mouth coating there. I'd say medium viscosity. She'll not too thick, not too thin.
Yeah.
Just kind of flick around. Obviously, more of those caramels will open up there as well.
More caramel, a bit of that rye is coming
Yeah.
through on the very, not back, mid to back. You're getting a slight minty note to it. Not like massive, but like mint lollies.
It lingers in the middle palate,
Yeah.
and there's a dry finish.
It is quite dry in the back, which is weird for something that's so.
No, it's close. It's close. It's close.
he was got no.
If I was editing, I'd drop it in, but we've got a new editor, so
This is a PG episode.
yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah.
Kids playing, huh?
Um,
I really like this finish because it's like nice and chocolatey, but I get this like chocolate covered, what is the word? Coffee bean note.
yes.
Like Nescafe Blend 43,
Yeah,
instant coffee,
That freeze dried coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can actually get that.
and then like
Always like, shut the fuck up, you guys can't get that.
100% we can. I was like, just on that fucking finish there, I was like,
This reminds me of the chocolate in Freddo frogs.
Yeah.
yeah,
Like
It's got an Easter vibe to it.
Yeah.
You're just trying to push more bottle sales for Easter?
Easter, which is in 3 weeks. But now he's like, actually.
Oh, now that you mention it.
I've got my bunny suit here and...
Easter is coming up.
No, I was just eating chocolate yesterday.
Oh.
And it's just like it just took me back to last night. That's my nostalgia.
Yep,
Moment. 24 hours.
We need
24 hours of
though.
nostalgia, love that. Just for comparison's sake, we might as well get the other.
Yeah, let's do it.
Just so that we can compare and contrast. Just one glass. We just share one glass for the comparisons.
Barrel and batch is fitting.
I mean, is it?
Is it?
Not really.
Not really. Not at all.
Is that on there?
It's actually a competitor.
So this is obviously as... Oh, got different lids. That's weird.
Actually, yeah.
Sorry.
Different closures. That's
very
very odd. Why did they change the closure?
Well, one looks like Michter's. Kind of corkish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually that's a question.
It's a big downsize. Yeah.
Yeah.
So as Ollie was saying earlier, this is a pick from Whisky Hunt Australia. This is called the Redhead.
The redhead, yeah. That
and-
redhead. Speak.
Sorry, that
label on the back.
that Redhead. Again,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is a 5-year pick compared to a 6-year pick. Comes in at 59.63%.
Love that. All over it.
Here we go.
Did your research?
That's a cinnamon bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just all sweet. But
So like it's cinnamon red hots from the States. It's the hot tamales from the States. It's the
a little bit of red skins.
Redskins. I haven't.
Just the initial sweetness on the tip of your tongue.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just trying to remember trying it. I'm like, I just got that big cinnamon note from it.
Yeah, this is like your dessert.
Yep.
This is your main course.
Mm.
And we just need the entree, which is lacking.
Which is Ollie with like an apple in his mouth on the dinner table.
Yeah.
Go there. Don't go there.
I thought we were keeping it PG. What happened?
We are.
That's pretty safe.
It was
Pretty safe?
absolutely safe.
Okay.
It's green apple though.
It's great.
Keeps them a bit tart, you know. I'm still trying to think of what else I'm picking out of this. There are some flavours in the palate, but I'm not finding the words for them tonight.
Yeah. No, that redskin note just off the tip, spot on. Like as you kind of like put a redskin in your mouth, like that. Depends how big the redskins. Could be a little one. Are we allowed to call them redskins? What are they?
Warning, warning. This episode has been dumped. Jez has probably said something inappropriate and is currently getting in trouble. We will be back in a moment.
The nose is different between two of them.
I think they're two different courses.
I'm just saying for the same mash bill. That does give you
Um,
information on the back. That's fine.
Do you want to quickly look it up?
I don't think it matters.
Yeah, fair.
This is sweeter. I'm actually surprised. You still get the cinnamon coming through on this one, but it is sweeter. And Redskins is a perfect sort of analogy for it. Where this one's more savoury. You've got like that pepper and spice on the back of the palate. It's a drier finish, where this is a sweeter finish.
Yeah.
So I've just looked up the official tasting notes on the Uproxx.
Yep.
The nose opens with toffee, mild leather,
Yeah.
orchard barks.
What?
Okay.
No, I don't know.
Blood orange. I
Yep.
didn't get that. Soft sweet grains. Yeah, a little bit. Cinnamon, cherry, tobacco. That's cool.
Cinnamon I get. Cherry. I did say, you said tobacco. I do get that.
Yeah, cherry tobaccos. Don't know that one. Specifically plum and a whisper of old pine.
I'll take the pine.
Yeah,
I'll take the pine. Bit on the palate.
like furniture polish pine.
Yeah.
Should we compare to another 5-year?
Yeah, I'm 100% all for it.
Just gonna quickly finish. Palate, taste, and meanders through salted caramel dates, cinnamon bark, cardamom pods, clove buds, soft vanilla cake before leaning slowly into a spiced warmth.
Yeah, I'd say spiced warmth.
Yeah.
I agree with the tobacco. Orange bitters I actually can pick up on.
That clove, that's, yeah.
The cardamom pods, yeah. Cinnamon bark again.
And then finish, this is all poetry. The end arrives the sweet and chewy pipe tobacco. orange bitters, vanilla cake before leaning slowly into a... No, I read that one already. The end arrives with sweet and chewy pipe tobacco, orange bitters, rock candy, and very light yet creamy lushness next to hazelnut.
Creamy cacao lushness next to hazelnut.
Wafers and dry oak. That's where that finishes, that dry oak.
Next we'll compare to, as Jeremy's gone, the Grizzly Beast.
The Grizzly Beast, as Yak perfectly put it.
This is a 5-year bib from
Our good friends at
Redwood and
Honey Barrel.
Not your first rodeo in that pool.
Absolutely.
again, this is MGP sourced, partially aged in California.
No, I don't
No,
know.
this is all their own now.
This is their own
Yeah.
juice.
No, is it? Well, I'll shut up.
So like it's different ball game, but
Yeah. Ballpark.
um,
Go for it. 'Cause it's
so
batch
I had this the other day. I was pretty blessed. But
yeah.
Look, any whiskey that has
It's a sick label.
just a grizzly bear on it is a winner.
Grizzly based.
Like, that's all you need to have a good bourbon. Just put a giant bear on it, and
This
you
is
know
much
that's
softer.
a 10 out
Yeah.
of 10 whiskey. And then the rest is
Yeah.
history.
This is like softer.
That's-
It's apple. It's
Chocolate.
chocolate. It's got some caramel there, like a
Caramello koala.
yeah. I was gonna go with that, but I was like a bit more bougie chocolate, like one of
Yeah.
those like
What are you talking like?
when you get like your box of favorites, you get the chocolate with the caramel.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah, I got
slightly
you.
better.
I got you.
Well, it's actually
Caramello koala is fuckable.
yeah. Much different. Much different.
So ABV, remember?
Let's be able to.
Why am I getting?
Yep.
I'm kind of getting caramel koala on this now, but maybe it's that milk chocolate note just circling back through
coming back through here?
with those caramels and
Well, as he said, hazelnut and lush cacao.
bougie gal.
I like the word lush.
Lush.
The buff.
We do not get lush whiskies, but I call it lush.
Yeah.
This is very different to both of these.
Yeah.
Again,
absolutely.
this is even sweeter than that.
Yeah.
This is more in line with your typical bourbon. That's got your cinnamon bomb and lots of sweetness. And then that's savoury as.
That's a bit of a mindfuck after the first two.
Yeah, it's
absolutely.
completely different. Completely different. It's
In a good way.
softer, it's tame, it's apple, it's caramel, it's chocolate.
Watching time too, by the way.
Yeah, same. So I've got the last one here, which is a 6-year to kind of line it up with this, because
Yep.
it's both sixes.
Is that in view?
Absolutely. We got two cameras anyway.
Yeah.
This is MGP
Oh.
sauce as well. That one's a bit loose. This is the Vertical Series
Part of the
6
sex
year.
tape.
That's a bit. Jesus Christ.
MGP bourbon without a pinhook would be a crime against nature.
Exactly. Comes in 53.5%. It's definitely lower ABV than these.
That is so different.
That's kind of what I thought this was. Yeah, comparing how different MGP stuff can be. This is by far the most savoury, and I think it's going to be sitting like that in terms of savoury to sweetness.
Maybe it's rocks dust. That's what I'm getting. It's like
No.
that dusty note from living in the rocks.
What are you talking about, like the rock popping candy?
No.
That's where I thought he was going to, and he's like, no, it's
No, it's like living in a cellar.
living in old Sydney.
Literally.
Not the desert.
New money, Sydney, if you will. Not the sticks. Just that nose is like that.
That's good.
It's good though.
It's chewy good.
Yeah, it's very different.
But once again, like you covered it so different. Like
I'm
we've got
actually
chocolates, kind of like here and what are we here and here?
Yeah.
Like you got the cinnamon. That's more of like a kind of like a chewy caramel kind of
It's
vibe.
caramel. It's caramel, maybe like a bit of nutmeg on top, where this is like red skins, or red rockets rather, and what do you call them?
I don't know. You're on your own.
Cinnamon,
Yeah. Oh yeah, hot
Yeah.
tamales. And
hot tamales.
I was kind of like putting it more towards like a flavor profile. So like this is kind of out here on its own.
Yeah.
This is like sweet. Actually, I'll probably go like here. So that's like more sweet, but closer to like your chocolate notes. That's kind of in the center. And this is kind of like right over there.
Yeah, more.
Does that kind of make
Yeah, I
sense?
get what you're saying. Yeah.
I just wanted to like build that into like a flavor map. And you're like, Jez, you've got no idea. So you should probably.
No.
This is definitely the most savoury. This is
Yeah.
one that I think you can session on simply because you're not going to get sick of it as quickly as these, because these are sweeter, and you don't want to sit on a sweet bourbon, especially.
Well, going back to what I said originally, I would actually just to stuff up your little order here.
No, you're okay.
Entree, main, dessert.
Yeah, okay. I got you.
Dessert, it's just so meaty.
So we're not getting a green apple in your mouth? Over here?
No, that was for this one.
Oh, okay.
Alright, we'll get there.
We'll get there. Done.
Yeah, so that's a very interesting sort of layout in terms of how different they all are. But again, these are definitely sweeter. This is still sweet, but it's not as sweet as these two. This is a lot lighter sweetness than this one.
Yeah.
And this is savoury, and I'm surprised at how savoury it is.
If you're going back to basics here,
Yeah.
if you're used to just your Jack and your Jims and you want to explore bourbons, and these are all extremely awesome bottlers.
Whatever you get up to in your personal time, to be on me.
No.
Oh, if you're jacking your gym, I don't want to get involved.
Go for it.
This is kind of like your level up. You know, you start from your basics, you move into this, and you know this will rock your world. But then if you want to go like left of field on your flavour journey and try things that are just like we said, super meaty. You've got
So sweet.
super sweet in one, but then you've also got like a savoury sweet as well.
Yeah.
It's more the spices.
These are definitely left to field in traditional bourbons. Like this is a lighter sweet bourbon. This is a deeper, darker sweet bourbon.
That's just caramel though, which is bourbon central.
Yeah. These are very much at different ends of the outskirts of bourbon in terms of you got your red skins and cinnamon. This is your savoury, your meaty. You're very dry but oily, which is weird. Yeah, it's interesting. It's good. We're definitely
Very
having a
cool.
good time.
Yeah, no, that's okay. It's all
Wrap
good.
it up.
Yeah, so we're in a very interesting spot because now, how many bottles do we have in Australia of the Uproxx pick? Do we know?
It's sold already, so there's probably 5, 6 left maybe.
5 or 6 left.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Won't last long.
So no, I can only imagine that like once review content gets out about these people, will be like, okay, cool. Like they tried the Redhead, obviously, because they picked it up with Brock, our friends at Whiskey Hunt, and whether they jumped on board with Kia and they got the Redwood Empire Bottle and Bond, Grizzly Beast there. Like if that kind of fits their flavour profile, they might jump over, which is not a small jump either. So, because it's just like as you said, it's a lot more meaty and compared to like more sweet.
Sorry, keep going.
No, you're okay. I had a train, I lost it. So how would we kind of rank this for like your flavour profiles and like people, because obviously they know us, they watch us every week. How would you rank that, like 1 to 4?
Like put them in 1 to 4.
Yeah, just like we normally do it because obviously like you can buy one of the 6 bottles that are remaining on the Whisky List website. So how would you rank these 1 to 4?
Good question. All right, let me
You can think about it for a second. I'm happy to jump in. Or you're like?
No, I think I've got it.
Yep.
So, look, is one being favourite or least?
Yeah,
favorite?
like one being favourite, and then like cycling back.
Right. Well, for me personally, I'm not talking for the rest of TWO. It's just personal taste here. I am on a right or left field. Like if you think about a bell curve on the outskirts, basically. So this is right in the middle of the bell curve. You know, traditional bourbon. So that would get a 4 for me. Purely because I can get that flavour from a lot of bourbons.
Yep, fair enough.
I got you.
And then decisions. I'm going to put this as number 3, purely because of the lower ABV. I am a cask strength fiend.
Yep.
So the higher the ABV, it's just a winner for me. So delicious. If it was by itself, it was an instant winner. But for me, I just go towards the higher ABV. Please don't hate me, Brock. Number 2. I think, just for me, my journey, I've had a lot of sweet stuff. I started with sherry bombs, PXs. I've now moved towards, like in my Scotch journey, just towards ex-bourbon barrels. I like the savoury note. And then this is just like the volume's just turned up so much. So like if I didn't have this would be the winner. Just because it's got such a unique sweet flavour. It's not just pure sugar.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then, I'm going to pick my own for number 1.
Yep.
But purely because higher ABV and just the unique savoury flavours, I think just is a winner for me.
You?
Alright, look, I'm straight up. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's, as Ollie said, that's just classic bourbon. Uproxx is definitely killer, but my problem is like it's a lot of cinnamon going on. Obviously, like I'm more of a bourbon guy, less of a rye guy. I still love my ryes, but there's a lot of spice going on. This is very meaty. It's very
I actually can't get over it. It's like weirdly savoury.
Yeah, and like savoury for a bourbon, but like this has got all those right amount of chocolates and caramels going on there that just makes it feel like a dessert, which is why I got into bourbon. I'm a sweet guy. So, Yak, do you want to tie us out here?
I'm going to be, again, very different to all of you. Mine's going to go 4, 3, 2, 1. If I'm drinking bourbon.
I'm not surprised.
No.
If I'm drinking bourbon, I want a classic bourbon.
Yeah, I get that.
This is because it's just I can actually sit on this one and stay on it. Where this I'll have one and that's enough. But if I want a bourbon, I want a bourbon.
Yeah. These are sessionable though.
This is next. Again, it's only at third because of the ABV.
Yeah.
If it was the cask strength stuff, it'd be a different story.
Combo, yeah.
It's just at 50%. It's still delicious. And this, similar reason to you, it's just the cinnamon is a lot for me.
In the lineup too, like it shines.
It's just weird how sweet it is compared to when we first cracked it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I didn't get the sweetness last time. It was just a massive cinnamon bomb. But this time, it fits a little better. But still, the cinnamon notes are a little not for me.
Yeah, no, I get that, and that's what happens when you're doing things in blind. Not blind, but you're doing it in a lineup, and you've tasted it before, so you know what you're going into. But still, it's so if.
It's like so dry, it's so weird. So you go back for more. It's weird. Yeah. So
therefore making it sessionable.
Yeah.
Which is a slippery slope for sessionable bourbons at like cask strength.
Yeah.
But we will leave it there. Thank you so much for coming on, Ollie. I do appreciate you bringing this delicious Nashville Uproxx. Hopefully you guys can actually jump on and buy some, unless it sells out between now and then. But fuck yeah. Thank you, Yak.
Thank you. This is Ollie from the Whisky List.
Jacob from Gloucester Lane. I'm Jez from Whiskefy, and love you guys. Stay thirsty.